Felt like so much of today with the separation came with the effort plays and the hustle plays. Just what did you think of your team's effort in those areas and how that kind of tipped the scales for you guys?
Yeah, I thought we made some hustle plays, most of them in the second half. I thought the best thing about those tough plays was our first half defense. Really, when our offense was stagnant and not scoring, not having the production, our defense held strong and gave us a chance.
What was the difference between that second quarter without Ricky and then the second half without Ricky?
I think we just missed shots in the second quarter. We had good looks. I think we got a little tight and started rushing them, and there was no X's and O's change up at halftime. It was let's go out and make our layups. I tried to get them out a little early to get some shots up at halftime, but you've just got to, at that point, you got to find your confidence and find your rhythm.
How great was it to see Tess get that double-double?
Oh my goodness, I was so excited for Tess, and then that was her first career double-double. And at one point I was thinking we got to keep Tess in because she was doing such a great job rebounding for us. So proud of her, and I think she's been playing really well for us.
Jillian looked comfortable is the word I kept saying courtside. Just where is this comfort level coming from? She just seems like she's got a bit better grasp of what she's doing.
Yeah, I think Jillian feels good about what she's doing. I think she understands the assignment when she goes in. Obviously, she scored there in that first half. Like that was important. I think right now it's a lot about confidence. And you've got to have self-confidence if you're going out here and playing at this level. And she's been great in practice, very comfortable in practice as well.
You've seen Sarah have big performances in March, clutch performances. Is there something different about her once it hits the postseason?
I think Sarah was pretty confident going into today. I thought we had a couple plays early on that defensively that I thought she could have been better. Took her out, put her back in, and boy, loved that focus when she went back in. I thought that was a huge moment for her to be able to self-correct some things and then go back in and be productive because we needed those points. We needed those shots there in that first half.
It felt like every time I looked up, Sarah's getting a board or she's, making a hustle play. Just how did she show up in other ways for you guys today that, she's kind of done all season we've talked about?
Yeah, I think Sarah put herself in the right position a lot of times. I thought she worked for post-ups more than she's been doing. That was really good to see. Even the ones that we didn't hit her, it opened up some other opportunities elsewhere. So I was proud of her for being able to stick her nose in it down there and not just relying on outside shots. But you felt good about the shot going in if she got a good clean look at it.
The general consensus among your players is they're very happy not to be in that 8:30 time slot. They get to play tomorrow at 2:15. Do you prefer just get up, let's go, instead of the waiting all day?
Yeah, if you draw it up, you definitely want to play one of the first games because it's hurry up and wait. It is a long day, and when you're playing in the later games, you really adjust your itinerary. I mean, we have them sleeping in later than normal, and just really trying to flip their clocks, so to speak. So I'm glad that now we get to go back, rest up, and start working on Alabama.
What would you like to see this team carry on to tomorrow's matchup with Alabama?
Just, the poise. I didn't think it was always pretty today on the offensive end, and we handled it. I thought we did a really good job of hanging in there, playing well enough to get the win, but not panicking when it wasn't going well. I was proud of that. So want to see that. Thought we shared the ball pretty well. Thought we moved the ball pretty well. So I'd like to see some of that carry over.
Rakia with 8 points and 9 rebounds. What does it say about her that she's able to be so productive even in limited minutes and when she's frustrated?
I know. I'm telling you, she's just kind of in the right place at the right time. She finishes well. The team looks for her. So even in limited minutes due to foul trouble, she was able to have the production that she had.
A few players were talking about how even though she wasn't able to be on the floor for a lot of the games, she's still a voice on the bench. Just how big is it that she was still able to kind of impact the team?
Yeah, I think it's important. She's somebody that they need. And I think when she has their back, when she has confidence in them, I think they feel it. So, we've been there before this year. Obviously, you want her on the court, but proud of our team for stepping up and handling it.
What are the keys for this rematch against Alabama? What do you need besides a better start?
We just need to play better. I mean, I think it was a 2-point game at half, and I felt pretty good going into halftime because I didn't think we played well. And they came out in the third quarter and kicked our tail. So, for us, we've got to guard better. We've got to be able to get open better, find easier looks than maybe we were taking. It's an overall. I mean, I don't know if there's one category we don't need to be better in from that game, but they're playing really well. They are. They finished the season, other than a loss, a big loss against South Carolina. They have played well to finish the season.
How important is it this time of year to have 3 bigs that you can interchange, basically, especially on nights where the whistle might not go your way?
Yeah, I'm proud that we had, Caroline came in and gave us good minutes. Jillian came in and gave us good minutes. So it's not all on Tamari. I think we can give you a different look, and we've got people that can come in and they understand who they are when they step in the game. That's good. That's good to have some of that depth in that position.
Teammates mentioned that 2 of the things that Sarah does really well is running the floor and communication, the things that don't show up. Is there anything that you feel like she's done better maybe this season or been more consistent in throughout this season as opposed to before?
Well, I think she's always done a really good job of running the floor. She's one of the fittest players that we've had in this program in the last few years. So I think, 1, she's going to get where she needs to get. 2, she does talk more this year. I think she knows what she's doing, and now she vocalizes it better, and that's important for her teammates. It makes her easier to play with. I've always said Tess is really easy to play with. Tess is easy to play with because she talks you through things. She communicates well. You may not always do it right, but if you communicate it, you're doing it wrong together, which is great to be on the same page. And I think Sarah has taken that on now. I think she does talk better. I think she plays with poise. I think she plays through mistakes better this year than she did, and I think she guards better.
Thank you.